Hello and welcome to another spiritual video with me, Jen. I'm on here today just to basically talk about a spiritual journey that I've been going through and a meditation that I had yesterday evening. And I thought I'd do the honour of speaking of my meditation because I know that there's probably people out there like me who have gone through this and had this happen to them when they were children. And it's round about fear and how things can happen and stuff that you thought, oh, I've tackled that, I've sorted that one out in my life, basically can happen and show up, and it just sets you back because you're inner child work. So this is about a little bit about inner child healing, a little bit about confronting fears and spirituality. So I'll start off. So yesterday I thought I'll do a quick 10-minute meditation. It wasn't 10 minutes, it ended up being over an hour. I think because I just needed this, and where we're in that Lionsgate portal energy at the minute, and it being all about karmic year and like facing your fears and releasing these stresses, it was pretty much about that. So I just want to quickly talk about it. So what happened was I set myself in meditation, grounded myself, bubble protection, went through my chakras, and then I connected up. As I was connecting up, I was being told that I need to do some inner child work. So I thought, okay, so I sort of sat there and I could see myself as a child around about the age of like 7, 8, when I used to get bullied at school quite a bit, and I used to be on my own. Bit sad stop story, but anyway, so I used to be on my own, and I remember sitting on this wall, and I sat with her, I spoke to her, and I told her that everything's going to be okay. You're going to find your own friendship group, you're going to be loved, and you're going to be supported and held, and you're going to be safe. And then fast forward, I went on to like teenage years, once again being picked on, and teachers telling me I'm not going to be worth like amount to nothing, I'm stupid, I'm dumb, I'm this, I'm that, blah blah blah. And so once again I sat with her and told her she's not dumb, she's not stupid, she's going to be really clever and do very special amazing things and work with angels, and yeah, just always keep that vibe high. And then I sort of then went on to a tragic time that happened to me around about 18 when I lost my best friend, and I could just see me in my bedroom crying, and I sat with her, but there was no getting through, and I knew that all I could do was just hug that version of me and let that version of me just grieve. And with that I felt the presence of my friend who passed away, and she sat with me and she said, look, she said, leave this to me because you're going to be here forever doing that. And I just left my friend to heal me, and then I started crying. I was like, no, don't cry, because crying lowers your vibration. I didn't want to snap out my meditation. And then after that I was told to get my pen, get my paper, and just do automatic writing. So I started doing automatic writing, and I was being shown 3 angels. There's 3 angels that are coming through right now. One began with the name P, and I was like, don't know any P name angel, and it was sounded like Paradon. I was like, right, okay, so I just scribbled that down. And then I was hearing Archangel Salvadon and then Archangel Metatron, so I was like, that's cool. So I wrote that down, and then I was told to look into my crystal ball. So sometimes I do crystal ball gazing. So I just sat there, I'm still really deep in meditation, so crystal ball gazing. All of a sudden I see something behind me there in shadow form, like energy, and it was dancing. It was like this woman was dancing in the background, and instantly, I mean, I do all this stuff, but instantly I froze and I got scared, and I was like, oh my god. And I don't do fear. If I was been wanting to see something in my ball for absolute ages, and I saw something and it frightened me, and I'm like, why the heck did I get scared? Like, what was that all about? Like, I know as an adult, I know that I come from love, I come from light, I'm protected, I ask for the angels of light from source, from God. I've left fear and indoctrination behind me, because I know with fear it lowers your vibration, therefore you will let stuff in that you don't want because you're lowering your vibration, you've got fear in you. So I was like, that's really bizarre. Why have I got fear? So then I sort of carried on looking through my crystal ball, and I was like I was saying sorry. I said, so sorry, I didn't mean to get scared. And it was like, still dance. And I said, still dance, that's okay. And then all of a sudden it turned into an eye and it shut. So I was like, what's that supposed to mean? And then I see myself in the ball, and then a light started here, travelled down to my throat chakra and like sat in my heart. And I was like, okay. And then the connection just closed off. And I thought, I've got to do a card pull on this. So I done a card pull, and I thought I'm going to do a set of 3. So I done, the first one was Queen of Water. So me being a star sign, Cancer, and I always pull out a Queen of Water card. And it just basically, the Queen of Water is just showing empathy, kindness, love, and just being a caring person. And I naturally want to care for others, naturally want to make sure everybody's all right. So I know that was showing that was me. The next one was Archangel Jophiel, the star card. And that is about me being happy with myself and not letting others worry me so much. It's about being more human, being happy and happy with who you are. And I feel like I've come at a turning point where I am more happy with who I am. And then the next one was 9 of Air. And 9 of Air is about fear. Now my fear is judgment, people judging me. But then I also thought, oh, hang on a minute. What did I just see in my crystal ball? I was scared. Why was I scared? Why was that fear there? I thought I'd got over that fear of being scared of ghoulies and ghosties and blah, blah, blah. So I was like, right, okay. I'm going to run a goddess bath, because if there's fear, I need to give myself a nice salt bath, cleanse. So I use Epsom salts, I use bergamot cleansing. I thought, you know what, turn it into a bit of an abundance as well, bring abundance of love, prosperity in there as well, and just like the angels surrounding me, getting rid of any fear. So I sat in a bath and I meditated for about half hour. So another meditation. I had an hour and a half meditation yesterday. And then I was being shown like Archangel South Dons around me, and Metatron helping me in my life purpose, South Dons getting rid of any fear. There was like lovely blue and gold energies around. I could see as I was closing my eyes, and I was just really relaxed. And then I always get, because obviously my guardian angel, if you've watched my previous videos on Sarah, so now I all of a sudden felt the violet flame energy and that, and just all releasing and cleansing and washing me away, which I thought was lovely. And then I thought, I'm going to do a little bit of research on angels that begin with a P name, because I don't know any angels that begin with P name. And I really need to research Archangel Samphadon, because I forgot what he's about. I know Archangel Metatron's the keeper of I can never say this word, Ascaic records. Ascaic records. We'll leave it at that. So I was like, right, okay, so let me have a little bit of a look into it. So P name archangels, there's none. So I was like, right, okay. P name angels that sound like Metron, Southdawn, Pamphledon, or whatever I wrote down, and then one come up, and it was called Paradon, and that was there was another P name, but it didn't match what I was hearing. So I was like, interesting. So this angelic ruler of the Hebrew month of September to October, viewed as an angel of terror in Jewish mysticism. And I was like, what happened to me when I was young? Remember what happened to me, why I got so scared once? It was around Halloween. I remember, I don't know if anyone else, because this a lot of kids go through this, see scary stuff, and it affects them, and it affects them through to their adulthood, and you don't realise. And yeah, so it was that, and I thought, yeah, it would have been in that energy. It would have sat in that energy. I don't know if this angel is a fallen angel. I don't know anything about it, because there was nothing there. But I thought it was very strange that I found it. And the month that happened to me as a child, when I felt that instant fear of watching this programme, and it was to do with ghosts, hauntings, ghosts like poltergeist activity, friend stuff. It really, really scared the living daylights out of me. And I remember as a child, I used to go to bed, pray at night, and imagine a bubble around my house and no scary ghosts could get there. And I used to do it as a ritual, like every night. And yeah, that was it. 9 of their cards said sleepless nights. And I had such sleepless nights. I wouldn't go to bed. My mum had real serious trouble getting me into bed. So even though fear of judgment of people, I've never really had sleepless nights over that. Lists I had sleepless nights over. So I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. So yeah, I just think doing inner child work and healing is so important, because this has come up because, as I said, we're in the 25 numerology year of, and it's Lionsgate portal. This is all about letting go of stuff that no longer serves you. This is one that I completely flipping forgot about, and it's letting go of fear like that that's happened to you as a child. So then I looked up Archangel Self-Don, and Archangel Self-Don is all about letting go of fear. He is the angel of, let me have a look, I did write it down. Archangel Self-Don, he works on a gold, because I had gold and turquoise, so he has a gold and turquoise ray. And this angel is the angel I needed to help me the most to move past my fear of not being enough, not being liked and being judged. So, and also the fear of what happened to me as a child. So this angel helps you move past fears, reconnect to the universal wisdom within, and reconnect to like love, courage and strength. So I had to reconnect to Archangel Self-Don, because Archangel Metatron, he's the keeper of like your soul records, so what your soul purpose is. So me doing all my spiritual work, and part of my manifestation goal and what I asked to manifest is deep connection to source and my angels, and deep connection to spirit. Now if I want that, I need to get rid of this fear that I completely forgot about, because if I want to see more stuff in my crystal ball, why am I getting scared? You know, and I've done deep dives down the old religion doctrination path and stuff, so I know what I'm talking about. I know what I'm doing. Do not let fear get into you, people. Face your fears, meditate more, because meditation brings up stuff that you absolutely forget about, and if it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have remembered that happening to me, and I wouldn't have released that last night. And now I've got to do a bit more work on it to not be so scared, because it's all energy, and I know it's all energy. And it's just like us as humans, we create the fear, so we create an imprint on this planet, and souls that don't pass over and stay on this earth, they're usually dark energy anyway. And it's like at the end of the day, we're just people. I get things come through and messages come through for people, and I give them messages, and I did one today and it was lovely, and I'm not scared of that in my meditation and getting those messages through. So if an angel manifested right now behind me, I shouldn't have any fear. So that's what I want to say to people, is drop the fear, don't worry. And if anybody's had this happen to them, just let me know, because we'll work through this together. Because this is a child thing. We shouldn't be scared, should we? So we need to work more with our angels, more with our spirit guides, and more with light and love. And on that note, thank you.